Hello, hey, and bre welcome way, ute Wolfenstein way, thriday. That's Pig Latin for you plebs. Very distinguished Pig Latin, thank you. I studied it when I was a wee lad. It only took me 7 days to master, practically. Not really, you could master in seconds. There's nothing to it. Welcome back. This is the penultimate level of episode 4, which means it's going to be horseshit. That's what we do here. We play the horseshit, and then we show you the horse's mouth gift in the shit. I don't know where this metaphor is going. I don't want to know anymore. What I do know is you have to be very careful. Again, more of the officers. Lots of officers getting off the sated, being asses, doing their thing. Okay? Huh. Okay. I chose to clear out this side first because I had more milkmen, which means less of them would be sneaking up on me. Got a nice line of ammo to start with. I guess that's okay. Would you think it to be okay if I told you otherwise? I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to get a yellow key. And there's a few other optional areas, and then you could sneak up and get the silver key without really activating anybody in the blue zone of this level. But I'm stupid, so everyone's gonna die. We got the This feels like more like an episode 2 level. That doesn't make me feel good on the insides. Yeah, I just let all these guys loose. I mean, they're brown shirts. I can deal with them one by one. I just don't know how to be able to go in there and wander around, so... I know, it's like the boring way of dealing is just waiting for them outside that door all the time. This does run the risk of them disappearing, though. We don't want that. You know, they fail to look human anymore when they get stacked like that. It reminds me of when I win solitaire and the cards make this funky animation of cards being smothered along the field as if the card was the paintbrush. I'm so smart, saving before I get my face hit in really bad. It's okay, I have enough food. It did feel real silly, though. But yeah, you have to go through here. You have to do this. You have to play the game. Well, I guess you don't have to play the game. Well, I guess you technically don't have to do anything, assuming you care about your own damn life or anyone else's. So, you know, disregard stuff. Forget about breathing. You don't have to do it, right, technically. Haha. You know, need is always relative to what you want, I suppose, maybe. Like, you want to live, right? You don't just need to live. Yeah, I'm basically trying to understand the overlap of the dichotomy between desire and necessity. I do wonder sometimes. Let's go through this way. Oh, okay. In the Hitler Cube zone is more officers. And there's a Hitler for every side. It's a D4 of Hitlers. It would be a D6 if I could see the ceiling and the floor, which I can't. So it's a D4, even though that would be Pyramid Hitler. An Egyptian Hitler wants to know your location. Hot local fascist singles near you. Or else. You know, it keeps the sexy train running on time. Go through this door, please. Before I make more gaffes. Please. I'm tired of these gaffes. It's all I do with my life. Alright, so this one area, which is going to have ceiling lamps in the form of a swastika, because haha, very funny. But no, we're going to have a bunch of guys, and at this point, I don't know if it was accidental, but I stumbled upon the Invisible Man glitch again, which isn't fun for me. I think it's just due to the relative size of this room, which meant I could see too much stuff, and the sprite limit counter beefed it again. Yeah, see? Just a little bit, though. Listen. Just a little bit. Enough to fuck me over. So it's a good thing I saved before going in there. Oh, I remember what I said a while ago about, quick saving doesn't really mess with level flow. Quick loading does. And it starts the music over. It doesn't really matter for this game, though, too much. Thankfully. I know it's not a problem with, like, Doom. So, okay. But with, like, something with CD audio, I'd have to check. Quake is only CD audio, so I have to do these things with the cue sheets and the CD emulation, and yeah. I'm at the point where I don't need a CD drive because I can use virtual disk things by burning them. I know what you're thinking. How do you burn them without the CD drive? Well, then you'd only really just need one CD drive, right? So how do you keep the data if you don't know how to make it back into a disk again? That's a great fucking question. I don't think we'll lose the technology of CD-ROMs in our lifetime, even if they are outdated. I think people are getting a good handle on floppy disks, but yeah. Even if that stuff breaks, it's not hard to make new ones, so we don't have to worry about that. Even if they are going to degrade, we'll just make more of those. Just like redundancies have to be made in digital servers. As long as they have multiple servers, they can keep copying the data and making sure it doesn't degrade. Make sure we don't have like link rots where websites just don't work anymore. You don't want that. Here I talk about the death of digital, and I hope it doesn't ever die. The only way I could see that happening is if, well, not really happening, but more like in another lifetime where we figure out how to colonize other planets and technology just develops differently from them being separated like us, and then it'll be like a case of Earth is the Europe and the other planets are the colonies, and we get separated, and then wars start, and then all your favorite sci-fi shows come to fruition, specifically Gundam. What am I doing? Oh, right. There's actually 3 yellow doors. This is one of them. This one's basically an optional area. So then why would I go in here? Like I said, I'm killing enemies. But no, I think there's some other stuff in here too. Like, I think maybe ammo? It's either ammo or health, usually. You can assume that much from this game. Come on. Are you even trying to find me? Oh, they are the brown shirts, so never mind. They're stupid. The white shirts are the smart ones. We gotta look out for them. Oh, it was both ammo and food. And a little treasure, so, yeah. I know, doing a treasure run might be interesting too, but like I said, you can't do a 100% treasure run for the whole game, so I don't actually do that. And it doesn't really give me an advantage in any sort of way. I can't say the same for another Wolfenstein 3D-like game, which is Blake Stone. I think actually getting lots of points does help. Like, I'm thinking, like, if you get enough points, your health and ammo get inexplicably restored or something, so... And that way, I might actually try to do an all-treasure run. That might be cool. We'll see about that. Ouchie! The blue zone got me. I'm going to spend a little time in the blue zone. Trying to figure out how to do it just right. It's really not that bad. It's just because of the layout, it feels bad, but there's not that many guys. So, after a few tries, I'll get it. Don't you worry. I'm surprised it only took me so many tries just to do the secret level. I'm still impressed by that. That didn't seem like something I would be able to do. I'm serious. Like, that only took me like half a dozen tries. What the hell? Oh yeah, you saw me look like I did half a dozen tries in the vid. No, I mean like half a dozen tries to record it, so I actually didn't really fuck myself up. Even while saving. Yes, you can fuck up a recording even with quick saving. Don't rely on it too much to save your ass. You can still fuck up really hard, even with saves. Especially if you manage to soft lock yourself, which you could do if you push a block the wrong way. Let's try harder, please. coming to the blue zone with the blue cone in the blue dome, dim dome, dim dome, dim dome. The hats just go infinitely into the ceiling because it's like the infinite gallon hat. Not like I care for that anime, it's just old memories. This is still when I was technically a kid, so it's like any cartoon that entered into my mind before being an adult gets saved there regardless because I didn't know anyone about who made stuff at the time. This would be especially true for something like Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. I try not to think about that show anymore because that's clearly not a kid's show and everyone fucking knew it. Now, is it awesome as an adult? Kinda, yeah. But it's absolutely disgusting. I think that was kind of the point, though. However, watching as a kid, I really failed to understand the impact. Yeah. Kind of like how I was playing first-person shooters before I was an adult. Yeah, that must have been... Those are fun times, man. Fun times. You might say no one really gave a shit. Yeah, that might explain some of my issues. Or really all of them. Alright. And, you can walk through... You don't need to go this locked door to go to the blue zone, but you can use that locked door to sneak up and get the blue key without anyone noticing you. So, if that's your plan for this level, go with it. It's a cool plan. I like it. I like seeing people play games differently to myself, just to get new ideas on what to do, and just because I like hearing the thought process of how you approach something that I've done or haven't done. There's that too. Sometimes the way people play games has helped me play them, or convinced me to play them, which is actually a more important discussion. We're in a day and age where screenshots don't cut it for if we trust the game to be good. We have to watch a video of it in action. YouTube is a great resource for that. Although then you run the risk of like playing the whole game and be like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to play it because I've seen it played. But no, trust me. A good game is good no matter how many times you play it. I guess what doesn't qualify for that is a point-and-click adventure and puzzle, because those are still technically good games, even though you've pretty much already seen what the game has to offer when you've seen it happen once. That just means it doesn't have replay value. It doesn't mean it's not good. But you might prefer replay value. So, people try to do it better, or in different ways, to try to increase it. That's what happens. I feel like to increase replay value, just make more stuff. Or just extra play. There's pots and pans on the ceiling. This fucking ceiling color doesn't go with the bricks. This is horrible, man. Some shitty olive scaffolding. Well, that's a blue door. Wait, isn't there... Oh, right. There's like optional blue doors. That's odd. Was it worth it? Maybe. Come with me. You will see those weird square rooms. These square rooms are good in that not everyone got set off. I appreciate that. How will I handle this? Actually, very easily, because much like the brown shirts in the previous red brick zone, the white guys won't notice me until they see me. So, these guys are deaf. They're not blind, though. Leave that to the blind players. Besides, between you and me, I don't really do blind plays. That's not my gig. It never has been. I've always tried to be as informed as I can. But it's impossible to be 100% informed. Just so you know. It's also impossible to be 100% blind in that sense of a blind play. Because everyone has knowledge that carries over to everything they do. It's depending on what it is. It's not all transferable, but I'm saying, like, if you've played a platformer or a first-person shooter, and you play another platformer or first-person shooter, knowledge of how to do that carries over. So, what I'm saying is, if you want to be actually blind, you'd have to literally give yourself amnesia. It's the only way. Congratulations, we found a fun reason to have amnesia medicine. That can't be terrifying. It can't possibly go wrong. This is a stupid place I'm in right now. It looks like I've just entered another Pac-Man maze. Yeah, this area in particular. I was thinking of playing this NES game. It was like a tank game where you just like shoot all the tanks. Thought about it. There's a lot of level packs for it because it's easy as fuck to edit. So would I do it? I don't know. I can't save in between levels, so no. Next, we got these white guys. Am I right? Oh god, the blue guys. Blue Man Revenge. Revenge of the Blue Man Group. They heard your screams. They're jealous of your screams because they cannot scream themselves. This is why we mock mimes. We just want them to talk. Yeah, I think people screwing around with mimes is basically making fun of the disabled. There's a game I want to play that does just that. I think that's just developers being weird. Monolith Software? Monolith Software is pretty interesting. Read up on them sometime. They've done stuff. I wonder how they're doing nowadays. Probably making phone apps. Sigh. At least, I think maybe whatever they're doing is better than Raven's fate, which is to work in the Call of Duty mines, never to return. It really fucking sucks, man. Might be the only reason Call of Duty has any staying value is because of Raven, but I wouldn't know. I haven't played it since the first mod. Either it was the first or second Modern Warfare or something. It's probably the first one. Now, granted, Call of Duty can technically be fun. The problem is the multiplayer. So, even withholding the obvious hate them it could get, I'm just saying, I actually gave that series a fair shake, at least at that point. Although, I kind of wish how it was like earlier, like with like Medal of Honor. Wish I knew what happened to that series. Certainly not Battlefield, but no. Call of Duty used to be more like Medal of Honor, and that's when I thought the draw of it was, and that didn't happen. It became what Modern Warfare is, and then whatever is after, whatever they're doing lately. I don't know what they're doing lately. You can, what, like Black Ops 4 or something? I don't fucking know. Next time, we're going to meet a boss. Yep. See you there. As soon as I think about it more, let me think about it, and I've thought about it.